Spidey. It's Spidey. What's up, guys? This is Stevan Micic, and I'm here to show some technique. We're here with one of the best things I think that I've really learned in the last couple years that's helped me win a world championship, to become a world champion. That's my down block and my sprawl. All right, guys, this is high level stuff here. I want to get into the nitty gritty now that I'm back on the mat and kind of show you guys a little bit some technique. So here we go. Remember, subscribe to the YouTube, like the video, notification bell's on, baby. Let's go. All right, so I got my partner, Paul Petrov. We're here in the Region Wrestling Academy, RWA, the kids club I grew up at, one of the best kids clubs in the nation. So many champions come out of here, and this is where I do a lot of my Chicago Galaxy training, training for the world, for Serbia and the world team out of here. So let's get into it, Paul. All right, so, you know, a lot of you guys probably work with your sprawling positions. You guys learn how to get your legs back, throwing your legs back here, and that's great as when a guy is in on the legs. But a lot of you guys, you know, working on your down blocks and throwing your hips back. But the problem is when guys come in and go in to actually shoot, sometimes it's very difficult to where when I, you know, if a guy is kind of giving me little fakes and motions, you know, I get caught where my butt kind of goes up and my knees flex in and my toes catch on the ground. So what ends up happening then is if I am doing that a lot, guys slip my head and hands. Now they're in a great position. And not only that, since my legs are extended, my feet are caught, it's really easy for Paul then to run the corner. Go ahead. He can get in, he can run the corner and pick my leg up here, which makes it very, very difficult. So what I've started learning to do is to knee sprawl, getting my head and hands in there to block and kind of go down and away. So what it looks like is basically throwing my legs back here, getting my legs, you know, everything compact down. What it'll look like when I drill a lot of times is I'll just basically jump back. I'll compact my knees together, head goes down, and I jump. Everything, weight goes back. Now, make sure the first key is to make sure that I get my hips back and everything all compact together. I need to give myself some space here. Boom. Head's in position, hands are in position, and that can give me some space. That's from a gap. When we're tied up as well, this works really well as to block. Hands down, head in the way. Now I'm coming up, I'm loaded in a really, really good stance. Anything in wrestling teaches you gotta be compact, you gotta be close. When I do this, down blocking here, I'm in a really good position. All right, now there's two things you can do I want to speak about. If the guy, first thing we're gonna look at is if a guy's chasing me hard, I can do a couple knee sprawls back to back to really keep myself away. If Paul's really coming at me hard, boom, I can knee sprawl, I can get back. See how I'm doing that in fast motion? That's how it looks. That's how to keep a guy off of me, especially in short time when guys are really throwing everything they got at me. And this helps a lot. This is something to keep you consistent and to doing the same thing over and over again. The next thing I'll show is if a guy is coming in really, really hard, I can re-attack from this position as well. And that's what I think this is what makes this amazing. Jordan Burroughs is a king at doing this. Ismail Musakayev, world champ from Hungary. He's 65 kilos, so good at this. So when I am, and if he does a fake, I knee sprawl, he steps in, I'm pouncing on a shot.
And if you snap me across my knees?
Yes, or even if he snaps me in a position, I can knee sprawl here, run the angle into a shot. So knee sprawling has really changed my game than going from a regular sprawl. All right, now last thing is if a guy actually gets in to my leg here. First, when I'm regular knee sprawling here, if he gets in, this is a great position because my weight is all in one place. It's very difficult for him to pick me up. So when I do knee sprawl and he slips onto my leg, now I'm in a position to get to my regular sprawl. You see how my toes are in the ground? I can point my toes to the ground, I can shove the head, and I can sprawl my legs backwards. You guys see how I'm doing that? I'm getting everything back at once in a regular sprawl position, which you're originally taught. So now I'm combining the knee sprawl with my regular sprawl when a guy actually is in, and it works perfectly. I kind of can get into this little starfish position here. Boom, I knee sprawl both knees to the ground. I can give some ground. I can push the head down and slide my legs back, just like a normal sprawl. So that's why the knee sprawl is amazing, because it's very functional. It changes, you know, it's not, you know, he's consistent for blocking, and when a guy gets in, that's when you can shift all the weights in one position. There's no way to turn, and you just can go to your regular sprawl. All right, guys, that's it for today. That's my tricks and tips on the knee sprawl. Hope you guys liked it. Paul can attest to how hard it is to wrestle that position. He's really good at doing it himself because, you know, the amount of training we're doing together, it's very hard. It's heavy hips. You give a lot of ground when you do, and you can create a lot of pressure when you need it if they get on the leg. So World champs in everything we do, baby. Let's go.